It's windy in here.
We jump forward. Now we have to start that like that because you did that bit and you laughed when I was trying to start the episode for real. We can't go back now.
Sorry.
I like that beginning.
We jump forward to the end of May 2019. You've all had a few weeks to sort of de-stress, decompress, rest and relax, hone your skills, and just like hang.
Would you say we had some much needed R&R?
I would, but the acronyms used in R&R, I don't know them off the top of my head.
Rest and relaxation.
No, I know that, but that's the thing, is that they're going to be different names.
Rumbles and
Ragration.
Rogerts.
Rogerts.
Reading and restification.
So you've all had some good time, and on a Friday afternoon, as Atticus and Cornelius, you are getting out of work, your phone starts buzzing, and it says, the first thing is all like encrypted, like fucked up font, and then it says would like access to your contacts. And the three of you all get this.
No.
You say no?
Yeah.
Cornelius?
what, it's like an airdrop notification kind of thing?
Yeah.
I decline.
Phoebe?
Maybe it's a squogert. I'll accept it.
Okay.
She says.
You start getting a call.
Hello?
Hey, Phoebe! It's your old pal the demon. We met once.
Yeah, I think you have the wrong number. I don't know who this is.
No, Phoebe, I said I would help you. I got rid of the body for you. Stolas.
Oh,
Great Prince of Hell.
Right. Yeah, right. What's up? Stolstice. Sorry.
Ugh.
You just threw him back 100 years.
Oh, I feel ancient. Positively ancient. Well, first of all, your fun friends declined my access to their phones, so we can't have a fun group conversation. So I guess it's a Stolas and Phoebe kind of talk.
You could just call us and try again.
What?
I was gonna say, Phoebe could just be like,
Yeah, hold on. Stolas, I can get them on the line.
Oh, perfect.
Give me 1 second. And I group call them.
Okay.
Hey, Phoebe, I'm not in the mood for this right now. I don't want to get more pizza with you. I just want to go home.
No,
It's
we're
a
not.
group call?
Yeah.
Cornelius, get out of here.
No, listen, guys.
okay, bye.
Somebody wants to talk. Somebody wants to talk to us.
Hey!
Oh, hey.
Hey! How's my favorite pair of fancy pants doing?
Who's the
And Cornelius.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Cornelius hangs up.
Listen, I mentioned this to Atticus recently. I need the three of you just to pop in on someone really quickly.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm always down to meet new people and spend time with strangers. I love doing that.
Look, I just need you to talk to the owner of the household, check in with his mom, get in and out. Atticus, you can ask him whatever questions you want about Sterling or whatever.
Oh,
Does
shit.
this have
This is that
anything to
guy?
do with? Does this have anything to do with the cats the other night?
No. Don't worry about that.
Oh, and
Okay.
you know what? Phoebe,
Yeah.
you're in newspapers, right?
I run a blog.
This guy used to own a newspaper back in the 70s.
What?
Who?
This is the guy. He used to run the Cincinnati Times until it was shut down because everyone thought it was a tabloid.
Phoebe quickly looks up Cincinnati Times 1970s owner.
You see it, the owner as one Henry Lane. A man who looks about to be in his 50s.
Huh. Henry Lane. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if he's related to Penny Lane.
I don't know.
Get it? Because it's a song.
What's his address?
His... Fuck. You know I hate street names.
It's 723 Gum
Booper.
no.
Gum
723
Gum tree.
Gum Booper Tree.
Gum Tree Road. 723 Gum Tree Road.
Man, Phoebe, how'd you get that so fast? I didn't even have to tell you.
It says it right here.
Oh, that's his home address?
Yeah, really weird, right? It
That's-
has his phone number and his social too.
This fucking idiot.
Stupid.
Henry Lane got doxxed.
Wait, he's 50 there, and that was in the 70s. You want
He's,
to check
like,
on
ancient?
him and his mom?
No, he's in his 50s now.
Oh.
Oh. How's his mom still alive?
She's in like 80s, 90s.
Oh,
Hold
alright.
on, he's 50, and he's in his 50s now, but he ran a newspaper 50 years ago.
It wasn't very successful.
He was a baby.
Hey, wait a minute. Stolas, is this like...
Is this?
Is this wanting to do with something to do with one of your friends?
Yeah, this weird magic shit.
It's pretty standard. Just pop in and see how they're doing.
Okay, alright. I hang up. And I teleport to his house.
Great. Phoebe airdrops to his house.
I'm like, oh, yo, what up?
What up?
Cornelius drives.
You're just chilling on the porch, like, God, what took you so long?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't upgrade my drivers, so I had to drive.
Still got DSL. Or wait, is that what it's called?
Downloadable speed language.
Wait, no. What was that called?
ASM.
No,
it's
AOL.
ASMR.
Dial up.
Anyway, the three of you drive over. No one teleports. No one airdrops on their schmy phone.
Listen, it's 2019, baby.
Yeah, it is. And before too long, the three of your cars are all parked outside of... It's a modest home. It's all off-street parking in this side of town. Just a small one-story house. It's got a small lawn. It's probably seen better days, but yeah, who knows when those were. And that's where you guys are at.
Atticus gets out of the car and stretches and's like, all right, guys, let me do all the talking. This bitch knows something I need.
Okay.
Phoebe gives you a dirty look.
Atticus shrugs.
Okay, she follows.
Hello?
All right, so as you knock at the door, you hear a lot of chattering from behind it, and you hear two pairs of footsteps. It sounds like they're running off to somewhere else in the house. And the door is pushed open only as far as the chain lock will allow. And kind of rugged-looking man in his 50s pokes his head out and says, "Hello."
Hey, are you Henry Lane?
He closes the door.
I knock louder, like...
Okay, Beth.
I don't stop until he opens it.
He opens it again and says,
Stolas sent us?
"The fuck is a Stolas?"
A bird sent us?
What? Lady, whatever you're selling, I'm not interested, okay?
No, someone sent us to come check on you. Are you Henry Lane?
Yes.
Cool. Hold on. I walk off the porch.
Phoebe, I was about to say,
I
Phoebe
point
walks,
at him, and I'm like, don't you fucking go anywhere.
I was about to say, Phoebe walks away and calls Stolas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phoebe, does Stolas answer?
Yeah.
Stolas, what? How can we get this guy to trust us? He doesn't seem to like us very much.
Yo, this kid doesn't even know you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. I never said he... Did you win? Guys!
You said go
You
check on him. What do you want us to do? Walk
were-
in there and be like, hello, we're newspaper salesmen, lol.
It's me, Paparelli. Yeah, last time that didn't go so well, Stolas.
Yeah, kind of.
What? No,
No.
you told us to go check on him, so we're like, hey, Stolas sent us, and he was like, what's a Stolas?
Stolas, listen. You need to reason with us here. What can we like?
Why are we
did you
here?
just send us here clueless?
I just need you to make sure that him and his mom are okay.
We heard two
What's
sets
his
of
mom's
footsteps.
name?
Yeah.
What's his mom's name?
What was the name? What was
Adelaide?
Yeah. Adelaide Lane.
All right, should go back to the door. Knock, knock, knock.
He probably didn't leave. You told him not to move.
Yeah, he's just been giving you stank eye.
Is your mom alive?
Is it, no, I fucking get in front of Atticus and I'm like, sorry. How is your mom Adelaide doing? Is she okay? We were sent by a family friend to make sure everything was okay.
Ask her about Stolas.
Don't ask her anything. Just we want to make sure she's okay.
You hear a voice from elsewhere in the house and says, "Let them in, Henry." And Henry narrows his eyes and says, "My mom is a very old woman. No funny business, okay?
No, nothing.
Whatever the fuck gets you off my property quicker."
We will behave. Okay, we promise. And I look at Atticus.
Atticus is stony faced and says nothing.
I walk in and I'm like, behave.
Atticus says nothing.
All right, it's got a very cozy environment. It looks like the heat's been cranked up. Henry's sweating, but it's probably for his mom's benefit. And he leads you over into a den with a little divot in the floor, and there's a very, very old woman who's reclined in a rocking chair, and she says, "Come over here, would you?"
Okay.
Phoebe walks over.
Howdy.
She walks into her line of sight in front of her.
Aren't you a wonderful young woman?
Thank you. These are my friends. This is Atticus.
Hey.
This is Cornelius.
He waves from back.
And I'm Phoebe, Phoenix.
She extends her hand.
I shake it.
Yeah, she kind of grips it just a little bit. Says, "How did a nice young lady like you get messed up in something like that bird, huh?"
It's
You know about Stolas?
it's
What do you mean?
She looks over at her son.
it's a long story. It's a very long story. But we got mixed into some trouble that we didn't really mean to get ourselves into, but now we're in it and we're just kind of trying to solve it.
Ain't that just the way?
Really is. What
I have a question. I'm sorry to bother you, Ms. Lane?
You can call me Adelaide.
Okay, Adelaide. Do you know anything about the Sterling Silver Company?
Henry storms over and says, I knew this was a bad idea. No. Out of here. Right now. The three of you.
Why?
Okay.
Hold on
Why?
1 second. Hold on. Your mother invited us in, and we would like to talk to her.
Henry looks and says, Mom, they're with them. And Adelaide says, No, they're not. They're with Stolas. And Henry says, there is no Stolas, Mom. There's no bird.
Phoebe airdrops out of here.
Atticus looks at her nails and goes, someone's supportive.
Henry says, I don't know what they put you up to, coming in here, messing with my mom. I don't have anything to do with Sterling anymore. We cut ties. We're done.
We don't even know what. Listen, let me be frank with you, okay? You're from here. You must know about the weird shit that goes on in this town. We moved here a month ago. I just need information on Sterling because they have something that I want. I have no idea what kind of fucking company they are, but a friend of your mom's said to come and check on her, make sure you and her are good, and that you might know something about the company. That's all. That's all I want to know is why did my friend refer to them as magic police? What the fuck are the magic police?
As you're ranting, Atticus, as you are prone to do, you can hear through the thin walls of the house what sounds like a loud van parking outside.
What's
And
that?
Henry looks out and says, fuck.
What's going on?
What's that? Who's that?
This is what I was afraid of. And he looks to the three of you and says, promise me you are not with them.
We're
With who? Sterling?
Yes.
Then no.
No, we are not with them.
He clenches his fist and says, fuck. All right, three of you with me now. And he starts walking off down the house.
Phoebe follows.
He briefly, as you guys are walking past like a kitchen, he reaches in. What's up?
You guys. Go anywhere.
I also don't go anywhere. I'm staying with this old woman. We're not going to leave this old woman alone.
He turns around and says, you guys gotta come with me right now.
What about your
And
mom?
leave your mom?
Adelaide is fine.
You call your mom by her first name? That's fucked up. Don't do that in front of her.
Adelaide
Atticus,
grips
maybe
your
not.
hand, Atticus, and says, go with him.
All right, cool old lady. I like you.
So as Henry passes by a kitchen, he reaches in and grabs something. You can't make it out, but he's gripping it tightly in his left hand.
Yeah, what's that?
Yo, what's that, homie?
He does not answer, and he leads you guys towards the end of the house, opposite end from where you guys entered. He opens a door to a kind of shitty broom closet. He says, in.
What's in your hand? I want to know that's not a gun.
In.
Do you have a gun, sir?
I usher Atticus into the closet.
Atticus looks pale.
Hey, tall guy.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes and open your hands. Okay. You can't see, but Will made the motion to do it.
Crying, cringing face.
Okay. You feel something soft get placed into your hand. And Henry says, all right, close it.
Marshmallow.
Close hand.
All right. Don't open it until this is all over. Do you understand?
What
Is
is
that Captain
it?
Punch? Yo!
What is this?
He closes the door.
Okay.
And the conversation from there goes as follows. You hear a knock at the door. Henry says, can I help you? And you hear what sound like two pairs of footsteps enter the house. One of them says, Mr. Lane, Mr. Lane. I thought, this was... We were done with this. We wouldn't need to come back. And Henry says, well, I really wish you hadn't come back. And the other voice says, cut the crap, Lane. Where is he? And Henry says, I don't know what you're talking about. And one of the voices responds, how come we found this? And Henry sighs and says, I don't know what to tell you. And one of the voices says, it's not us you're going to be talking to, Henry. It's the boss. Come on. And you hear the sound of slight struggling, followed by a reluctant sigh as the door closes of the house, and then the van drives away.
Phoebe,
I bust out.
Phoebe goes out and goes over to Adelaide.
Okay.
Is she still okay?
Yep.
Who were they?
I
Who
think
was
your
that?
son got kidnapped. Should we call the police?
What are they going to do?
Yeah, I think this is out of the police's hands.
I call
Atticus.
Stolas.
Hey, how
Hey,
was the visit?
Bad. Henry got kidnapped.
Wait, Cornelius.
Fuck?
What's in your
Yeah.
hand?
I open my hand.
What is it?
You open your hand, and curled up in a little ball, it's like a doll. It's a strange little doll with two button eyes, two feathery antennas, and an eye patch.
Adelaide, I like cover the receiver. I'm like, Adelaide, you're really cool. I think your son is bonkers.
Phoebe is really, really like enamored with this little doll.
No, Mark.
No, she's like, what the fuck is this?
Okay.
I come back into the room with Adelaide, and I ask her what it is.
The doll stands up and says,
Jesus, fuck!
Phoebe backs up like 10 steps.
who the fuck are you guys?
What the fuck are you?
Adelaide?
I'm Captain Punch, the fuck are you?
I'm Atticus.
Hi, Atticus, I'm Captain Punch.
Whoa, Stolas. I think I may have been poisoned. Can I take LSD without knowing so?
Yeah, but what?
There's a doll. It's talking to me.
Oh, for the love of fuck. And the doll says, hi, Mr. Stolas. And Stolas says, yeah, that's Captain Punch.
What is Captain Punch? Who is Captain Punch?
I look at Adelaide. I'm like, I'm sorry I called your son bonkers. Why do you have a magic talking doll?
Family heirloom.
Oh boy.
From
How
where?
old?
I'm 90-something years old,
That's impressive.
and I want to kill.
Oh,
No!
what?
What the fuck, dude? Listen, I'd like squat down. I'm like, listen, dude. Let me tell you from experience. Killing ain't cool. It ain't in the business no more.
Where did Mr. Lane go? We have to take on those dirty-minded capitalists.
Phoebe laughs.
Captain Punch, let me be real with you here, because I think you might be older than I am. Maybe.
I'm almost 100.
He got straight up kidnapped.
What
and-
the fuck? That's some heavy shit, Atticus.
Yeah. Adelaide, now that your son is kidnapped, can I ask you a question? The Sterling Company, why are they after your son?
Captain Punch waves enthusiastically.
So they want a magic doll. Why didn't... No offense, Captain Punch is super cool.
They're the magic police.
What are they... Well, why are they the magic police?
Sterling. Back when I was a wee girl, it was Sterling and Daughters Silver Corporation, and they had a pretty strict no talking about the sort of absurd in their workplace. And then when the last of the Sterling daughters died out, the policy got a lot worse. And now they sort of have a fun thing where they just want all magic to disappear.
Oh.
And it doesn't help that Captain Punch is extremely vocal about his hatred for capitalism.
No, listen, that's a cool new thing in America right now.
Corporate pigs must die!
That's
Hey.
right.
Nice.
Adelaide says, Captain Punch, that's how we got here.
So, question. What do we do?
Well, we're gonna rescue him, of course!
Are we?
Does he just will he just come home safely when they realize they don't have Captain Punch?
Haha, probably not.
How many times has Henry been kidnapped like this?
Oh, this is the first. He cut ties with them.
How long ago?
Oh, a few years ago. But
And-
they've been looking for me for the better part of a century.
Why? What did you do?
Well, he's magic,
Well, I
assume.
know he's magic, but why did you go out and do stuff to let people know about you?
Captain Punch rubs his little moth hand and says, Sabotage, Atticus. Sabotage is how we get them.
I'm down. How can I destroy a company?
Yeah, capitalism kind of sucks.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm with you on this, Captain Punch.
Crash their stocks.
This is the worst day of my life. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, I think at
look
this
at
point...
Cornelius and Phoebe, and I'm just like, what are we doing in the house of this sweet badass old woman? And
Is Stola still on the phone?
Yeah.
and talking to a magic bird on my iPhone,
My phone.
my Schmy phone.
Well, I understand that your question is kind of rhetorical, but I think we're gonna go save this guy.
Well, sure, that's I guess our job now, but do you ever just stop and think?
No.
No, I try not to. I really try not to nowadays.
I guess that's some sound advice. Adelaide, do you have any knowledge about the Sterling company? How are we gonna? Do you know anything about it? How are we gonna get in there and just bust them up? Do you have any dirt on these fuckers?
She gives you a warm old woman smile and says, I was hoping you young folks might have some clues.
Oh, I mean, we have plenty of things we can do. I just didn't know if you had some cool old lady info.
Not so much, I'm afraid.
Damn. Do you know anything about the mayor of Sinzaba?
Oh, I've known many of the mayors of Sinsaba.
Have they all been from the same family?
Captain Punch says, well, hang on a second, we're getting off topic here. We need a crew.
We got one.
This is the four of us. We're a crew.
Stolas, too.
Yeah, 5.
Wave my phone.
What?
Stolas, you're part of our crew now. Shut up.
Yeah.
What?
You are. Sorry.
Great. How many ties to criminal enterprises do you all have?
I mean,
A lot.
yeah. I've committed a few crimes in the past few weeks.
No, Atticus kind of and is I know actually a lot. A lot of, lot people. Real criminal people. If we really need them.
Atticus, what the fuck?
Don't ask.
I wasn't going to.
Captain
just
Punch.
did.
Captain Punch stomps in Cornelius's hand and says, "We need a cold-blooded criminal on our side."
Well,
listen, that's
kind of.
that's at least a few of us.
Yeah, I lean down to Captain Punch's level and I whisper in his little moth ear and I'm like, I murdered a dude twice.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I'd say I'm a pretty criminal person. Fucking
you.
bless you, Cornelius.
Thanks.
Yeah. Wait, who's holding Captain Punch now? So why'd you say he stomped on Atticus' hand?
I said Cornelius.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard Atticus. Anyway, yeah, we're all kind of badass here, and you seem like you've got a few notches under your belt too.
He holds up a belt with a few notches in it.
Great.
It's just like a piece of string.
Don't know what else I expected from that. So Phoebe's gonna fucking look up Sterling and Silver on her phone and see if she could find anything on them, like an address or anything.
They're just a town over. Got
What?
a big headquarters.
What is the town called, Max?
Binzasaw.
Bronze Bar,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, Connecticut. Got it. All right, guys. So Sterling and Brothers Silver or whatever is it's in,
Wait. Hold on a second.
What?
The three of you aren't hardened criminals.
Dude, I murdered somebody twice.
Yeah, aren't you really fucked up about it?
Well, yeah, but I'm fine now.
No, you're not. Phoebe, shut the fuck up.
Listen. Listen, I'm trying to take my mind off of all that shit.
Let me make a few calls. Let me call in a few favors, and I can take care of this.
Do we really want to get mixed up with those kind of people?
Do you? Because I already am.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, but should we really mix up this family in that, too?
She'll call from outside.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll stand. Hey, Adelaide, what neighbor do you hate the most?
She points to the house directly across the street and says, "The Binglington family has been hating on my petunias for the last 3 decades."
I'm gonna go over there and place a call directly on their porch. One last question. I don't know why I'm compelled to ask this. What was your major in college?
It's just a weird, random question.
I don't remember where the list is.
Weather, I think, was one.
I'm going to go with aces because I see aces right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was an anthropology major.
Neat. You're so cool.
You're cool, Atticus.
This is the best day of my life. And then she runs across the street.
Wait, hang on!
Oh, okay, I'll come back.
Listen, I've been involved in a lot of weird shit in my life.
I don't doubt it.
My parents, well, they did their best and they did a great job, but let's just say I didn't have a normal childhood. And I didn't want Henry to get involved with it as much as I have. And when you're in Sensiba, there's only so much you can do. But,
Facts.
Stolas and everything, and he sends people once a decade just to make sure I'm okay.
He doesn't just... You don't want to, like, talk to him on the phone or anything?
It's just better this way, I think. My son doesn't need to see me talking to a radio or...
You can talk to him on the phone now.
You can?
I give her the phone.
Hey! You stupid bird! You've been sending people for so long, you could have just called me! And Stolas says, "Fuck. Gotta go!"
Stolas, you asshole, you talk to your friend.
I thought you had to make a call.
I'll use Cornelius's phone.
Oh my god.
Phoebe hides her phone.
Cornelius, do you fork over your phone?
No.
Fine, I'll go, but you better call this sweet, cool grandma back or I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, okay, jeez. And Stolas disconnects.
I'd put my hand gently on her shoulder and I'm like, "You're the sick grandma I always wanted." I'm like, "I know I just met you today, but I'm in a weird place and you seem so cool." Bye.
All right, so you go out across the street, and as Phoebe and Cornelius stand awkwardly in the den, 2 more pairs of footsteps are coming down the hall. And you see 2 kids, probably like 12 and 15. And the older one looks at you and says, "Grandma, who is this?" And Adelaide says, "Friends of your father's?" And the younger one says, "Where's Dad?" Looking directly at you, Cornelius.
Daddy?
He went out for a bit.
Babysitting. You guys are babysitting now. Atticus peeks in a window and she's like, "Y'all are babysitting. Have fun. Bye."
I'm like 4 years older than the older one.
Babysitting. She beats it to the porch over across the street.
The older one looks at you. Sorry, let's assign them. So it's a 15-year-old boy, maybe like a 12-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm.
And the boy looks at you, Phoebe, and says, "You look 12."
Thank you. I'm 19 now.
Thank you.
You know, in 10 years that'll feel really nice, but right now, thanks.
All right, Atticus, you are across the street standing on the Binglington's porch.
I call Anderson.
"Hey, sis, I haven't heard from you since you hung up on me the other day."
Yeah, sorry. Remember how I was trying to get out of the assignment for a hot minute?
Yes? Have you come around on that?
Yeah, I think I've got a lead.
Oh, perfect.
But, I'm in a bit of a pickle. A friend of ours who sort of was gonna give us the lead, just got his ass kidnapped by the lead. So, I kind of need some help, if you know what I'm talking about. Some of our friends, more of your friends.
You hear a ruffling of papers, and then it looks like Tobert just got off of a job.
Tobert Fungelstein?
Tobert Fungelstein.
Was that something you planned, Beth?
Yeah. All right. Can you fine? I kind of hate Tobert, but whatever.
Yeah, he's kind of the worst.
Listen to his goddamn name. Who goes around as Tobert? Who doesn't change their name?
It was a family name, Atticus.
I'd change my name if I was Tobert Fungelstein.
Well, you can tell him that when you see him.
I probably will.
I'll have him overnighted.
Thanks, bud.
Overnighted?
Is
Expedited shipping.
Is there anyone else or just Tobert?
How many do you need? What's the job?
We're breaking into a company, like a huge ass company the next town over, to bust out our friend that got kidnapped. And also probably weasel some information.
How many you got?
There's 3 of us right now, and one is 19, one's a shitty 30-year-old man, the other one's me. So,
Are they reliable?
reliable, yes. Talented, no.
Tobert will do.
All right. I'll see what I can get you on this.
You hear him knock slowly on something that sounds hard and plastic. And he says, "For luck."
Thanks.
And he hangs up.
She looks sick and is just shakes her head and she just shakes herself off and tries to squash down all the nausea that just riled itself up.
All right, you go back inside and watch Cornelius and Phoebe awkwardly try to explain to these children where their dad is gone.
Oh, hey, you met those kids we're babysitting?
Is that what you tell them?
Yeah. I'm like, hey, what up, children? How you doing?
The younger one, who is in tears, says, "Where's Dad?"
Oh, he just went on a business trip.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll be back. Don't worry. We're actually his partners. So, we're just going to make sure you guys are cool with your grandma. And we'll be back with your dad in a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to pick him up, actually.
Mm-hmm. But it might take a couple of days because it's an important trip.
The older kid says, "You're the worst babysitters ever."
Yes.
Thank you.
Don't ever hire us again, kid. Listen, I lean down to this 15-year-old and I'm like, you can't hurt me. I lean back.
I pull Atticus away. And then I go back into the living room. I'm like, "Adelaide, it was a pleasure. Thank you for everything. We are going to go pick up your son."
Okay, bring him back safe.
And let's get Captain Punch back to Adelaide as well.
Captain Punches, whoa, hang on a second.
Oh wait, no, he's coming with us.
I'm
That's
coming
right.
with you guys.
That's right. You're part of the crew.
So, Atticus, who'd you get?
So, I have a family friend that is going to help us on this important mission.
Hell yeah.
His name isn't really important.
What's the name?
His name is Tobert Fungelstein.
That sounds like a really good name.
It's a family name. Listen, I'm just gonna warn you guys right now. Tobert is a lot. Don't fuck with him. Just don't fuck with him. Also, he doesn't know magic happens, so Captain Punch, maybe
Why don't we go outside and talk about this?
Where are the children? They're not in the room.
I assume they were.
Yeah, they were. The boy is staring at you slack-jawed.
I turn back and I'm like, anyway, that's my skit. You have a cool one. I'm leaving. And I ruffle his hair. And I'm just like, stay frosty.
Okay. And you guys leave?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Max here for your regularly scheduled ad break. What's up? thanks for listening to the first part of All That Glitters. It's Arc 2, Adventure, Ho. I hope you guys like it so far. Definitely a lot of fun, familiar characters and some new characters from familiar characters. So if you're a Season 1 listener, I hope this has been a really good treat for you. And even if you're not, that's okay. No worries. I hope you guys are enjoying it. The next episode's going to come out sometime in August, huh? Yeah, August 5th, huh? That's pretty wild. So look forward to the next part of All That Glitters. This ad break, just a quick heads up, is going to be a little different than normal. We usually do them Fridays-ish, so that if anything cool happens during the week, we can report on it. I'm actually doing this the day after last week's episode went live, because I'm going to be on vacation this weekend. It's going to be really nice, and by the time you hear it, I'll be back in my job, so that'll be fun. While I'm away, though, you should tell a friend about the show. You really should. Your friends respect your opinion a lot, and I think it would mean the world to them if you would tell them about the show. Even if you just tell them about Wishmaker, be like, here, start Wishmaker. Bam, it's only like 11, 12 episodes-ish now, I think. Tell them to hop on it. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much if you do that. And I know what you're thinking, like, what do I get out of it? Well, there are some things that you can get out of it if you're interested. For example, if you tweet about us or hit us up on Tumblr with the hashtag TinCast, we use your name and we give it to a major or minor character at some point during the show. On our end, we're actually going to be starting the recording of Arc 3 in just a few weeks. So if you are interested in getting your name in the show, now's a great time to bring it to my attention. Hashtag TinCast, where there's going to be a fair few characters in the next adventure. There are some in this one as well. So you can look forward to a few extra names throughout All That Glitters. But next Arc 2. So hashtag 10cast, please, seriously, do it. And one of the other segments that we just started doing 2 weeks ago is our Listener of the Week segment. What is that? Well, I pick a listener every single week and we talk about them. And we give them a quick shout out. This week is internet user Some Nerd, or Lele the Loser on Instagram. I don't think you're a loser, but it's in the name. So Lele has been going out of her way to draw a lot of great art for the show. She drew Dandy from season 1. More recently, some of the season 2 cast, especially during our Discord's summer event. By the way, join us on Discord if you have one. It's the pinned tweet on Twitter. Please come on, join our Discord. It's a really good time. Sorry to plug during this, but anyway, I want to thank Some Nerd for their really nice artwork. It's been awesome seeing it pop up here and there, and I hope you continue enjoying the show. So thank you. Hey, Patreon update. Patreon.com/10cast is where you can find all sorts of episodes, bonus shenanigans, free previews. You've all heard the spiel before. I don't need to tell you all that stuff this week. But what I do want to tell you is a quick update that we have removed the limitations for the tiers, the thank you tiers. I honestly never thought we would be in a place where I would be worried about hitting the maximum, but we were for a while before we introduced the $15 tier. I was like, oh shit, that kind of sucks if we're going to run out of spaces. And the last 2 weeks, we've gotten 2 new patrons to thank. So that's so awesome. And I'll thank you guys in a hot second. But I think it's kind of shitty to have it be exclusive and to limit ourselves that way. So anyone can sign up and be a $10 or $15 patron. Limits are gone. And I figure if it gets to the point down the line where it becomes a lot to say during this segment, we'll figure something out. But you will get thanked every single week still. So there's now no fear of missing out. No FOMO, right? That's the expression. We've removed the FOMO. But we really hope you go join because I love to thank you guys every single week. So let's thank our critical success patrons. Alexander Getty, Joseph Stowell, Smarties, and Robin. And our Snake Eyes patrons, Brett Abraham, Niji Dragon, Emmy Kirchner, and Lucas. Welcome, Lucas, and thanks to everyone for their support of the show. We appreciate you all so much. Seriously though, thank you, and hit us up at patreon.com/tincast. I'd love to thank you guys every single week. This month there's a lot to look forward to on Patreon as well. Hopefully, if it's not out by now, obviously it'll be out within the next 2 days, but this month's Patreon content is something I think you guys should look forward to. Under the Table has a lot of interesting tidbits, including, I think, the Arc 3 name reveal that no one else will know about for 3 months. It is subject to change, of course, but it has the current game plan for Arc 3 is kind of laid out in our Under the Table. And then the Patreon episode for the month is wild. We are all creating like really OP D&D characters, and Mark is gonna DM throwing a bunch of shit at them, so it should be very interesting. I'm very excited, so head on over there. Anyway, give us a rating, leave us a review, hit subscribe. We don't have any ads this week, but we have them sometimes. Hit us up, tincast13@gmail.com. I'll say words for you, I'll promote your shit. Let me know. Let's get back into the episode. I love you guys so much. I'm so sorry if something really cool happens throughout the rest of the week and I'm not able to talk about it until next week, but I appreciate all of you guys so much. Have a great day. Have a great week. Happy almost August. Toodles. Bye-bye.
Let's get in the... Did we all drive separately?
I did.
Yeah, we were all not together, so yeah.
Does
Fuck.
anyone want to get in my Mini Cooper?
I don't want to leave my car here.
All right, so what's the driving arrangements?
Everyone in their own car.
Oh,
I'm
also,
assuming.
Captain Punch says, all right, so if we have Tobert and the rest of our crew, the next thing we need is a hideout. Anyone got any abandoned property somewhere?
Return to Cornelius.
I live on a farm.
You gotta have like an abandoned silo or something.
Yeah, somewhere you do your like creepy magic.
With Teo.
What creepy magic?
Creepy magic is my favorite.
I don't.
I know you're haunted, Cornelius.
Oh my
Okay,
god!
let's talk
alright.
about this later. Cornelius, do you have like an abandoned silo or a little shed or something?
I have a barn.
Perfect.
Do you mind if we use the barn?
Sure.
Cool. Let's go to the hideout.
There's definitely cows in the barn.
You own cows?
I hug a cow.
Wait,
course.
Cornelius has animals?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a farmer.
I thought he was just America's worst farmer. I thought he was
No.
just like a big empty plot of land.
No.
I thought Cornelius was like a really good farmer.
Cornelius does like small scale crops, like your backyard garden kind of crops, and he has a few animals.
Does he have chickens?
Of course.
Atticus hugs a cow.
Phoebe goes to see the chickens before we start.
What's the cow's name?
Anger management.
Yeah.
Ag for short.
I turn to Cornelius and I'm like, Cornelius, I'll give you all the money in my wallet for anger management.
Where would you put her?
Keep her here. You have to take care of her. She's my cow, though.
She can be you don't have to pay me for my own cow.
Don't worry. I toss him my wallet. I'm like, go ahead. See
don't-
what's in there.
I don't believe you have any money in here.
What's in the wallet?
I don't know what's in the wallet.
One nude photo of a stranger.
What the fuck?
I'm like, don't worry. That's my burner wallet.
Is that Tobert?
No. No, God, I would never, ever, ever, ever want to see Tobert with anything like less than the amount of clothes he wears on a daily basis. I practically grew up with that man. He's like a disgusting, weird brother to me.
Oh no.
Actually, you get a call on your phone from Tobert.
All right, hold on. Guys, this isn't me, but just give me a sec. Hello?
Hey, it's little Addie.
Hi, Tobert. How are you?
Eddie. Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
it's been years.
I know.
Hey,
How are you?
I am funtastic. It's a fun new word I've come up with that is a
Oh.
mix of both fun and fantastic.
Can we hear this whole conversation?
Yeah, he is very loud.
Tobert, I love that word. Thank you so much for coming to help me with this. Like, I really appreciate it, my dude.
Listen, we all know I owe you, brother. countless favors that I can never repay in one lifetime. So if I can help out little Addie with what are you working on again?
We are
Destroying capitalism.
we're solving a kidnapping.
Oh, extract and rescue.
Oh yeah.
Hell
and also
yeah.
maybe a little more than that, like
Ooh, there's a payload?
no, there's
What's the
just
payload?
no payload, just Anderson has me getting some personal stuff, so I might need your help with that.
It is,
Oh, little Addie. There's always a payload.
guys.
Listen,
this-
where are you? Where can
I'm in
I
a
meet
barn.
up? What?
What?
It's a silver company. Could get some money out of this.
Phoebe, I'm not. Close the phone. I'm like, Phoebe, I'm not fucking robbing these stupid ass people.
What are they gonna do? Arrest us?
Yeah, probably.
I don't give a fuck. I killed a man.
I walk over and I fucking slap Phoebe upside the head.
Phoebe dodges.
Yeah. Sorry, Tobert. No, let me give you the address for this barn. It's our hideout.
Oh, perfect. Every heist needs a good hideout.
Oh yeah.
Now Tobert knows where you live.
When your friend who's connected to the mob gives a mob man your home address.
How far away are you right now, Tobert?
Oh, I'm gonna overnight over in New York, and then I'll meet you guys here. Say noon tomorrow.
Sure, we'll be here.
Hell yeah. Okay, what's the address?
69 Corn Junction.
Cool. And there's just a barn.
69 Farm Road.
69 Corn Farm Road. And yeah, there's just a giant ass, you can't miss it, kind of decrepit barn. A lot of cows in here. Some really cool cows in here.
Cool. You guys got a whiteboard, or do I need to bring? Just kidding. I already brought my own.
You're so prepared, Tobert.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow, Addie.
Bye. I hang up and I'm like, fucking fucker.
God, I like you way better when you're not talking to Tobert.
Me too!
Pet the cows.
Don't ever call me Addie. No one calls me
didn't
Addie.
plan on it.
I just don't want anyone to think I enjoy that.
No, you're Atticus. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please
All
pet
right.
anger management.
I give her a hug.
Aw.
And I'm like, wow, this is doing so much for me.
When you have an emotional support cow.
I want you to know, Cornelius, if you ever hear a commotion in your barn in the middle of the night, it's me.
Oh, I'll still check, but
With a gun.
Captain
I'll still
Punch,
check with a gun, but
Captain Punch chimes in. That or Tobert, who now has your home address.
my god, you need to make sure that Tobert does not come back here after
Listen,
we're
this
done
is
with
like-
all of this.
isn't this
Because
like
I will shoot him with my gun.
This is like a burner farm, right? This isn't your real farm.
I live in that house right there, and he points
Cornelius,
to the house
she
across
looks
the
over at the
field.
window and she's like, "Oh yeah, there's stuff in there." Yeah.
Cornelius,
Okay.
let me be really honest with you. I had not control anything that man does.
Well-
But I can advise my brother to advise him to not fuck around with your farm anymore.
Please tell him that after we're done using my farm as a secret base, I do own guns, and I will check for bumps in the
Think
night.
guns are gonna stop Tobert?
No! That's why I want him to not come back!
Just wait.
What can stop Tobert? Not guns.
Arc 3. What can stop Tobert?
Tobert is the main villain of Arc 3.
4, 5, 6, and 8.
Not
No,
7.
7.
though.
No,
Not 7.
Phoebe's the main villain of 7.
By the way, as soon as Phoebe stopped like dodging at it, she smacked her upside the head.
No, Phoebe dodges.
No, I'm
Phoebe
Roll.
dodges.
Roll for it.
Phoebe-
Roll punch versus dodge.
Oh, this will be payback for when I punched you in the back.
These are the most powerful rollers in the entire universe, Max.
The world's gonna explode.
An unstoppable force and an immovable object.
Sorry, Beth.
I got a hard success.
I got an extreme success.
Damn it.
All right, you take a good swing, but Phoebe nimbly dodges.
And Phoebe moves a good 20 feet away from you on the other side of the barn.
I point at you and I'm like, you are a fucking baby. Stop pretending like you're a grown-ass mob gangster adult lady.
I
Oh,
am. I
no.
killed a bitch.
Phoebe, you need therapy.
I am in therapy.
Good, stay there. Stop coping.
What?
Stop coping.
Atticus, I don't want to talk to you right now.
Hug a cow.
All right. So, anyone else have any more business, or can we jump forward to the next day?
I'm good.
Jump.
All right. Y'all return home for the night and then come back to the barn.
They could just... I have guest rooms.
No, I have to feed my cat.
I also have to go feed my cat.
Oh,
Cornelius wipes a tear from his eye. Where does Captain Punch go?
I'll take him with me.
I
No, he's coming with me.
to your busy apartment.
Yeah, I just want to talk to him.
Captain Punch?
Yeah, I want to know more about the facility.
Okay. So you bring Captain Punch home. He's like, wow, this place is huge and amazing. Atticus, you must be really wealthy.
Oh.
I'm not, but thank you.
Netherfield jumps down and starts sniffing Captain Punch. He says, a friend.
This is my son.
Hello, son.
His name is Netherfield.
Hello, Netherfield.
Netherfield, my son.
And Captain Punch promptly climbs on top of Netherfield
Oh.
and starts petting Netherfield.
What does Netherfield do?
Netherfield purrs quietly.
Atticus' face crumples very slightly as she digs food out of a cat bowl. Or puts food into a cat bowl, and she's like, I'm really glad that Netherfield likes you.
Me too. I love animals.
Once Atticus is done with her stuff, I'm gonna do something with my brother.
Okay.
But that's not why I brought you here tonight. I want to know about Silver and Sons.
Sterling and Sons?
Yeah, sorry. I don't care.
What about them?
How big is their facility?
Oh, it's a massive facility.
Do they have any basements?
Probably.
Do you think, would you be able to draw a layout?
No.
No.
I'm very small.
I know. Did you see anything that looked suspicious when you were there?
Yes.
Like what?
Oh, there's all sorts of fishy stuff in that facility. There's the whole rumors of the magic police, and then there's, of course, the silver. Who knows where that comes from, am I right?
Yeah, sure. Now back to this magic police. How much do you know about this company?
Not a whole lot. Henry used to work for them, but he didn't really like the cut of their jib.
Do you think he knew about the magic police?
Probably.
Do you think he was on the magic police force?
Captain Punch looks as distressed as a doll with no real facial features can look and says, I don't think so. He would have told me.
Yeah, he definitely would have told you. Yeah. She like pats his little face. Like, don't worry, bud.
Does he like just press your hand against his face?
Do you know, was there a back door, or would we definitely just have to go right through the front?
Well, I think that's a conversation best left for the team.
Okay. I just try to get a layout of the facility so we don't have to have this conversation with Dobert.
We'll go through it all tomorrow. I think Tobert's going to be a great addition to the team. If he's friends with you.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo. I'm so excited.
All right, Phoebe.
Okay. So Phoebe is probably actually just finishing bringing her stuff to her brother's house.
Mm-hmm.
She's moved Gorgonzola over. And so they're having dinner. They're having chicken piccata.
Okay.
They're having chicken piccata. They're just having a nice evening. They're talking, and then Phoebe stops and she's like, "Listen, Griffin. So would you mind taking care of little Cheddar over there for like a day or two? I've got a really important business matter to attend to."
Ooh, big article?
Yeah, actually, it's pretty big. I mean, it could be career changing, actually, and it's just something that I need to do, and I was hoping you'd be okay with taking care of him for a few days.
I'd love to watch Swiss. Wait, no, can I do that line again?
Yes.
I'd love to watch Land of Lakes White American Cheese.
Great.
Land of Lakes.
Phoebe puts her head in her hands, and she's like, okay. Really long name. Anyway, but yeah, I'll be back in a few days. It is a little dangerous, so if you don't hear from me within like 48 hours, just hit me up and see if I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's just this big corporation has been doing some weird stuff, and I'm going to check it out.
Okay.
And if I get caught, might die. It's whatever.
If anyone can survive the wrath of an evil corporation, it's you, Phoebe.
Sure hope so. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to talk to him about.
Okay. Cornelius, you're good for the night?
Yeah.
All right. we jump forward to Saturday. Ba-bum. And as you guys pull up outside of Cornelius's barn, Cornelius, are you serving breakfast?
Corn muffins?
It's a BYOB kind of day. Bring your own breakfast.
Okay, Phoebe brings 2 hard-boiled eggs.
I do, however, provide the muffins that my neighbor so politely leaves on my front porch like a
Good neighbor. Muffins are there.
like a good neighbor.
Atticus shows up with Barbucks.
Barbucks. What'd you get from Barbucks?
Grande iced caramel macchiato, almond milk, ristretto shots, extra caramel drizzle, and whipped cream.
Oh. And as you're all sitting around,
Atticus is that kind of a person.
At 6 a.m, she is.
as you're all sitting around patiently, a shadow falls over the barn.
A giant
A
shadow?
large shadow.
Atticus doesn't even look perturbed. Just drinks more of her grande iced caramel macchiato.
Phoebe looks up kind of, how big is this person? She looks up, how big is they?
About
how big is they?
About 6'5".
Do like 6'8". Make him fucking huge.
And is he...
He's bigger than me.
Is he a muscly man?
His top half is.
He never went to leg day.
He skips leg day every week.
He is a very, very burly up top. But yeah, he just kind of has like a lot of small leg.
Is this like a Luther situation?
From Umbrella Academy?
Yeah. That's what it's seeming like to me right now.
He looks 100% human.
Okay.
Just like a really tall guy who fucking hates leg day.
Fair. I look at his legs and I'm just like, yeah, same.
His biceps are rippled with tattoos. He's a bald guy.
Does he have tattoos on his bald head?
Yes, he does.
Nice.
Is
And
one of them Anderson Forever?
that's on his left butt. It's the Anderson Forever, a little heart. And he grins at you, Atticus, holds his arms open wide and says, "Addie!"
Tober! And she shuffles over and gives him a hug.
Tober gives you an enormous, rather painful hug.
All of her spine cracks. She's like, oh, yay.
Oh, that had to feel
I
great.
never need a chiropractor when I see you.
Oh, you know I dropped out of chiropractic school.
Yes, I did.
So, who are your friends?
Oh, this is Phoebe.
I wave.
This is Cornelius.
I also wave.
I give like a 2-finger wave.
And Tober, I close the barn door. I'm like, Tober,
Are we inside the barn? Did you just close us in?
yeah. I'm like, Bud, I'm going to introduce you to the other member of this team, and I'm going to need you to swear on your fucking life that you do not tell anyone, not even Anderson, about who I'm about to show you.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
No, you need to swear.
I swear, little Addie, sure thing.
All right, I pull out Captain Punch, and I'm like, this is Captain Punch.
Captain Punch sits lifelessly in your hand. Tober looks down and says, "Lady," and looks up at you.
Atticus's face is strained as she's like, haha, got you! Haha, totally got you! This is so stupid. And I grip Captain Punch a little and I'm like, so funny. I just found this stupid doll and I thought it'd be a really good joke.
It's a really cute doll.
Very cute.
All right. Well, anyway, back to business.
Absolutely.
He opens the barn door and runs back out to his like shitty gray van, and pulls out of the back of it a huge whiteboard. And he runs it back in and says, "Hey, Cornelius, great code name, by the way. Love that."
That's my name.
No. That's it. This is his burner farm. Don't worry about it.
His burner farm? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Bird? Or
No, burner farm.
Burner. I thought you said birder.
No.
I thought you said burger, and I was about to be offended on behalf of
grows-
every cow in his farm.
He grows literal ground beef here.
No. This is Cornelius's burner farm. Don't worry. He's like a master skeleton guy.
What?
A skeleton guy?
I have
You know-
2 skeletons.
No, keeping skeletons in the closet.
Oh, got you.
Got at least 2 skeletons.
He puts a muscly arm around Cornelius and says, I like this guy.
Yeah. Only the best on this team.
Wait, isn't Cornelius like tall as fuck too?
Not
yeah,
nice,
but not buff.
No, not like
Not
that
taller
tall.
than this guy.
No, he's taller than me, which is impressive.
Is Cornelius impressed?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to Sterling and Sons Silver Company
Okay.
in Sturgenberg. I don't know.
In Pence
Was it
in-
Pennsylvania?
in
Pennsylvania, yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we're going to Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's right down the road from here.
Yep.
That's why we got
One
this
town
burner
over.
farm.
Definitely. Yep. Definitely. a
Perfect
burner
place
farm.
for a burner farm. I respect that. So what's the inn?
We had
How much intel you got?
Not a lot. We know that it's a giant. It's very large. We know that their company is only about half of their front. They're also sort of like a organization, and they've got our friend Henry.
Okay.
They're looking for information, but so are we.
Hell yeah, and we're gonna be the ones to find that information.
I mean, if you want, they're also apparently a silver company, so I don't really care if you want to rob them. I just don't want to be part of that.
We will find a payload. All right. And he claps his hand and says, so we're going to need an inn. And we're also going to need to scope this place out. So that's step number 1. Scope and intel.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls out a small tablet and says, if I can get some information from one of their computers, front desk, I can get everything.
I can cause a distraction. I'm super good at that.
He looks down at you the way maybe like an older brother would look down on a little sister and says, Eddie, you've always been a terrible liar.
Hey, no, I haven't.
And he kind of motions with his thumb to Phoebe and says, and no offense to you, miss, you kind of look 12. No, we need tall, long, and handsome over here.
I would give.
He thinks I'm handsome.
I was gonna say I go from looking disgruntled to absolutely tickled as I like whoop right over next to Cornelius and jab him right in the ribs with my elbow, and I'm like, handsome bud.
Yeah, I heard it.
Tobert stands over you, Cornelius, and says, you up for a little recon?
Maybe.
I poke him in the side. I'm like, recon.
Now hold on. Maybe we could play off this 12-year-old thing a little bit.
Well,
You want to be my daughter?
Well, no.
No. Hang on a second. Let's be 100% clear about what's going on right now. We are going to drive down to the facility. Me, Addie, and Bobo?
Yeah, Phobo.
Phoebe. No, Phoebe.
Phoebe, sorry, my bad.
That's-
I hate F names. I'd have a really hard time pronouncing them.
It's a P, but okay, yeah.
What?
What? No, it's okay. Go ahead.
We are going to stake out the facility, and meanwhile, we send my main man, Corn Man, in.
Main man.
My main handsome man.
Corny, you cause a distraction real quick while, and he holds out, it's kind of like a little USB. He says, you slip this into a computer, like the backside of one, reception, we're golden.
Pony boy.
Backside.
Think you can do it?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, everyone in the Tobert mobile. And he holds open the door to the barn.
Is it it wasn't like a Honda Odyssey?
That's so specific. I don't know anything about
Phoebe
cars.
gets in the car and she's like, it should be a Tobio, but sure.
Hang on, let me just check this real quick.
Honda Odyssey.
It's a shitty Honda Odyssey.
The Tobert Tobio.
Everyone hop in the Tobert-tobile.
Bright yellow Honda Toyota.
Honda Toyota. Honda Toyota Suzuki.
Mitsubishi Chevy.
2017.
Tobert calls from the driver's seat. I also like saying the names of cars.
Phoebe's actually angry at this man.
And you all
She
drive
hates him
over.
already.
You drive over to Pennsylvania, Connecticut.
I love the picture of this, like, Atticus claimed the front seat, and then I imagine Cornelius is sitting right behind her. She's moved her chair all the way back so his legs are in his neck.
Inside of him.
But Phoebe is so pissed off that she's just grumpily, like, curled up in the back seat staring at a window.
She's airdropping memes to people.
Tobin says, you guys want to listen to some country?
Yeah, I love country.
If he turns on country, Phoebe's putting in headphones.
Atticus looks at her nails and she's like, someone's abortive.
I thought you said...
I also heard abortive.
Yeah, that's what I heard
No!
too.
We try that again then.
Yeah, but wasn't there an abbreviation for it? I think I'm just thinking of dick sucking lips.
What?
DSL?
I have to go home.
Dial-up speed landline?
Yeah, what was the abbreviation for it?
Dial-up speed
DSL.
landline. DSL.
Okay, but hopefully it was DSL and I'm not just a weirdo.